So welcome guys, the introduction of matrices, Namibian Senior Secondary Certificate Ordinary Level. This is the beginning of matrices. So let's start. So for us, we are just going to look at 2 by 2 matrices. We are not going to exceed more than 2 by 2 matrices. So for example, if a company sells math and chemistry textbooks, so in January they sold 25 mathematics textbooks and 30 chemistry textbooks, and in February they sold 40 math textbooks and 30 chemistry textbooks. So then the question will come and say, represent this data in a matrix format. So what you need to do is just to write this data in the form of, for example, 2 by 2 matrices, whereby you need to show the row and the column. So this is what you do to represent this data in a matrix format. So what you do is you write the product which they are selling, which is math textbooks and chemistry textbooks. So then on top you write the time in which the items were sold. That was January and February. So you just create your table like that. So then the next thing that you need to do is you just record the data. So mathematics in January they sold 25, and in February they sold 40. So chemistry in January they sold 30, and in February they sold 30 again. So therefore this can be written as, I just have to pull out those numbers, then I write them in the format of 2 by 2 matrices: 25, 30, 40, 30. So this is how you represent data in a matrix format. So if we look at them, these ones, this is what we call the row, is the row, and these ones is what we call the column. All right, it's the column. So therefore the name of this type of matrix is called 2 by 2 matrices. So it's a 2 by 2 matrix. So because it have 2 rows and 2 columns. But if they ask you to represent such data in a matrix format, this is how you represent it. You record the items and the time in which those items were sold or the activity took place, and then you just remove the values and then you use brackets in order to represent it in a matrix format. So in the next video we'll be looking at the 4 basic operations and other aspects that we are required to learn on how to deal with matrices.